So hi, this is Anjy and this is Tony, and we're from Anjy and Tony's Creative Retirement. And I'd like to first thank the Process Art Discovery audience for taking the time to watch this video and have some time with us. So what are we going to talk about? Well, I realized after I met Tony, the musicians have their own terminology and they're always talking about their chops or something else. I didn't quite understand what it was. I mean, they're talking about chops and I'm thinking about, oh, pork chops for supper with a little bit of applesauce. Oh, is it lamb chops? I don't know what you're talking about. So I thought I would go to my musician in the family, Tony, and ask him to explain some of these terminologies to us. So thank you again, Process Art Discovery, for taking the time to watch this, and I hope that you enjoy this video. Tony is a multi-instrumentalist. He plays piano, guitar, sax, harmonica, and many other instruments. I'm going to talk to Tony today about what his chops are, what it means, and other terminology that I want to find out. So hopefully he's open to me coming to talk to him. Hey Tony.
Huh? Hello.
I want to ask you some questions.
Okay, shoot.
What does chops mean?
What do chops mean? Well, originally they were meant to describe the condition of your embouchure. As a sax player, I know what the embouchure means. It's this collection of these muscles around your mouth. And as a brass player, whether it be trumpet or sax or any other brass instrument, you got to have real strong muscles. And if you don't, your chops won't be there. So your chops are your proficiency of your instrument is kind of like an overall view of chops. If you've rehearsed a lot, usually that means your chops are up, you got good chops, and it also means that musical phrases that you learn throughout the years of playing, like it might be like something as simple as, so that's a chop, and you collect all these chops in the woodshed. So the woodshed, you're gonna ask that, I know. I can see Anjy already wondering, what's that? Well, the woodshed is a collection of all your chops. And your collection is kept in your memory to be used whenever you need them and whenever you think it can work good.
So it really is about your skill level. It's like what I call in art your visual vocabulary. And your skills, you get better when you practice and you're always practicing your stuff. So it's a very similar to that. And your visual, the woodshed is, what I'd call visual vocabulary. That the more you paint, the more you get. Yeah. So is it pretty much like that?
Yeah, pretty much like that. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to put you on the spot here.
All right.
Wow, Tony. So, Tony, that was an incredible. Is that Boogie Woogie?
That's Boogie Woogie. Yeah.
So, what does Boogie Woogie mean?
Well, Boogie Woogie is an old term that dates back to the turn of the century, and basically it's dance hall music done on the piano. It's been filtered down into almost any other percussion instrument, but playing Boogie Woogie is not for the faint of heart, because your mind is split right down the middle. Your left hand is playing the percussion and the rhythm, and with notes combined to give it that, and then the right hand is playing something completely different, different rhythm, different notes, different. You need different chops for each side of the piano. So Boogie Woogie is an interesting type of music, but I love it. It's great.
So, thank you, Tony, for giving us some insight into the music terminology of chops. I think you got your chops when it comes to Boogie Woogie. You definitely got your chops there. So, thank you very much for enlightening me and our viewers a little bit about Boogie Woogie and our chops. Thank you.
You're most welcome.
And if you like what you saw, press the subscribe button. Press the notification button. Press the microwave button. Press every button you can find. And you can see more from us, and you can see more from Process Art Discovery and Anjy and Tony's Creative Retirement.